just staring myself down.
We interrupt this program for a real live talk. Where is the love? Okay guys, so today I only have about 10 minutes to film, but I got home. My daughter is at dance because that's usually whenever I film these videos. I got home and I was like, I'm going to film a cleaning video, and so I started going to town. I was cleaning, I was recording, and my phone died halfway in between, and I was so upset, and I was like, you know what? All this quiet time has given me time to think. I love a cleaning video as much as my other fellow nerd moms out there. I love you, I see you. I get it, like, it's really nice to have motivation and to see that what other women are doing, and I get it. But before I filmed cleaning videos, my channel was all about health and happiness and mind, body, spirit kind of stuff, and I've kind of gotten away from that a little bit because it was a lot easier to set up the camera and film what I was already doing. But the thing is that I'm a lot deeper than that. There's a lot more to me than just being a house cleaner. But I got to thinking about it, and I got to thinking about how the majority of my audience is other mothers. I just turned 30 years old, which you guys would know if you watched my last vlog with my daughter. And you know, motherhood is hard. Before I became a mom, I was like the best mom. Okay, before I became a mom, I was one of those people who would be like at the grocery store, and I would see other moms running around with their kids, and the kids wouldn't have any socks on, and it would be freezing outside, and I would just be like, wow, when I become a mom, or if I was that child's mother, I would not let them run around without their socks. Or I would see a kid in the store and their hair would be all like sticking up and look like it was ratted and not brushed for days, and that's automatically, you know, what I assumed, that the parents hadn't brushed their kids' hair in days, and I just felt so bad for that kid. And wow, if I was their mom, you know, I would brush their hair, that kind of thing. Let me tell you something. When I became a mother, the whole first year of my daughter's life was like easy peasy. I mean, she had some like asthma issues and health stuff like that we had to worry about, breathing treatments and things like that. But as far as like behavioral wise, I just thought I was still had that high status, right? My daughter turned 1 and all hell broke loose. Excuse my language if there are children watching this, but you know, she wouldn't keep her shoes on, she wouldn't keep her socks on. Literally, I would have to, if I wanted her to keep her shoes and socks on, I would have to be constantly looking at her. I mean, it only takes 2 seconds for a little one to just flip their sock off or flip their shoe off, and there you are, having to run into the store, putting their shoes on again. You can put them on, go to pick them up, and they've ripped their socks and shoes off again. Okay, so I was that mom sometimes, running around with my kids' socks off or her shoes off, or being the paranoid mother that I was, slamming those socks on her and running her into the store, and then halfway through the store you look at your kid and their socks and shoes are gone, and you have to go search the store to find the socks and shoes because they've ripped them off again. Why I didn't just wrap my kid in a blanket? I don't know, because I thought I was a perfect mom, right? And on top of that, my daughter, I would fix her hair, and she would immediately go and rip the bow out or rip whatever I put in her hair out. And she always, you know, she would run around with messy hair, and she would never keep stuff in. Now she keeps a bow in, now she's super girly and loves to keep her hair done and everything, but she still takes her dang shoes off. We were at the library the other day. She's 5.5, and we're at the library the other day, and she just starts taking her socks and shoes off at story time. Like, it was literally snowing outside, and she takes her socks and shoes off in story time and was just making herself at home. I mean, I'm just saying, like, moms, I mean, to the moms who have the kids who will sit still in a restaurant, and to the moms who have the kids who are perfectly well behaved in the grocery store, stop pointing your finger at the moms whose kid is more rambunctious or whose kid has a hard time sitting still. It's not because you are a better parent than them. You do not know what they're going through. You do not know what those people have done behind closed doors. I've literally had other parents who have had calm children tell me, you let me have your kid for a week and I'll straighten her out. You'll see what it's like. She won't be able to behave like that in my home. Really? Really? Oh, we are so awful to each other. Like, above all else, moms should be supportive of other moms, okay? And if you see another mom that's struggling, offer to help her out. I mean, this goes to the mom who has been calm for weeks and dealt with screaming, yelling children and accidentally lost their cool in the store and yelled at their kid. You're not a bad mom. To the mom whose kid will not keep their socks and shoes on for the life of them, you are not a bad mom. To the mom whose kid is well behaved in the grocery store and who doesn't scream and yell for everything and who can sit still and is naturally calm, you're not a bad mom. To the mom whose kid likes to wear socks and shoes and be all prim and proper, you're not a bad mom. But we don't need to be judging each other because, guys, we're all just trying to do the best that we can. To the mom who homeschools, you're not a bad mom. To the mom who would rather put their kids in school so that they can have some peace and quiet, you're not a bad mom. To the moms who want to continue to have a career, you're setting a good example for your kids, for your daughter or son, to keep pursuing their career and to show themselves love even whenever they have other things going on in their lives. You're not a bad mom. To the mom who chooses to make being a stay-at-home mom her lifetime career because she loves cleaning house and taking care of her home, you are not a bad mom. I mean, you know, I know that it's on all sides of things, but I can only tell you my experience, and the fact that we did choose to homeschool was not because we thought people who sent their kids to public school were bad. We just wanted to try it out because that's what we wanted for our daughter. She's going to be going to public school next year. Things change. Your life is going to change. As soon as you think that you have got it figured out, ladies, let me tell you, life is going to throw you another curveball. None of us have it figured out. So why don't we just all support each other and love each other and be kind to one another, because none of us are perfect and all of us are going to end up going struggles at some point or another with our children. And, you know, I mean, where is the love? I love all of my fellow moms. And I feel ashamed that back before I became a mom, I would judge other moms and think that I was going to be a better mom than them someday, because I had no idea what was going on in their lives. And, you know, none of us really do know what's going on in somebody else's life or what's going on behind closed doors. So let's just support each other and love each other. And if you see a mom struggling in the grocery store, if you see a mom struggling to get her kids in the car or to get her kids out of the car, offer help. You know, everybody is just on a learning path, and every mom has been given the exact kids to teach them what they need to learn in life. My child came into my life, and I have had to learn how to have patience. I have had to learn how to be calm. I have had to learn how to slow down and enjoy every single minute of her life, because she is constantly growing and changing. I have learned how to totally rethink things. Before I had her, I thought that it was the best way to do things was like to not show your feelings and to toughen up and to keep on going. And if you're stressed out, keep moving, keep doing things, do things to distract you. She has taught me how to slow down, because I've watched that that's not healthy for her. She's taught me how to have to deal with my own feelings and emotions. She has taught me so much. She's taught me how to not take life so seriously. She's taught me how to not be such a perfectionist. She has taught me how to really enjoy my life and slow down and have fun. And she is the wild child. She is the hippie kid who has her own mind and her own thoughts and feelings about everything. She has her own opinions on everything. And even if I wanted to squash that and make her think and believe like I do, it would never happen, because she's so hard-headed. And I'm so thankful that God gave me her, because she was exactly what I needed to become who I am today. And let us not think about how another parent should be doing something differently because you see how they're messing up. Let us think about how we can help others so that they feel loved and they feel supported in their journey of motherhood or fatherhood, parenthood. Let us think about how we can help other people and be kind to them and be supportive and lend a helping hand. And I don't know, even just offering up a kind word to somebody could mean the best, the most to them that day. You see a stressed, frazzled out mother at the store, and I mean, I only have one kid. What if she's got like 6 children running around and 2 children? I mean, you don't know what kind of body problems that she might have, or mental problems, or health wise. Like, what if she's got the flu and she's hauling around all these kids and she seems like she's a very discontent mother? Maybe she's just having a really crappy day and she just needs somebody to just be like, girl, you got this. Wow, you are a good mom. Is there anything I could do to help you? You look like, you know, you look like you got a lot going on right now. Can I help you? You know, let's do that. So next time you guys are at a grocery store and you see a kid without their socks on, or you see a child running down the aisles or pulling things off the shelf, stop assuming that a parent is just a bad parent and just realize that those little people are little people. They're not dogs. They're not animals that are to be trained. They're little people with their own little souls and their own little personalities and their own little opinions and feelings about life. So my rant is over. I'm sorry that this isn't actually a cleaning video. I will show you guys kind of, I'll insert the rest of the cleaning at the end here, but I just wanted to halt this and talk to my fellow mamas and tell you guys that I love you, that I support you, that you're doing a great job, that you don't have to be perfect, but you are exactly where you're supposed to be. Who you are is enough, and I love you guys, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.
Give me a chance to find some way to lose you. You're tearing up my words, my foot in my mouth. All those things that cloud my mind going south. And something in you makes me say I cannot find it any day. Give me a chance to find some way to lose you. And oh, in my life I can fix the things, the ones that cut our ties. In this way I can pick apart and patch up all those ways today. And something in you makes me say